Welcome back to our channel, Valuable Coins Hub. These rare states $quarter coins make people rich. Let's find out why. Don't miss out one of these who know a single coin could make you rich. Number 1. Today, you're about to discover the incredible story behind the 1999 Delaware $quarter. A coin that might look ordinary, but could be worth far more than you ever imagined. This isn't just any quarter. It's the very first state quarter issued under the legendary 50 state quarters program in the United States. And some of these coins are now being hunted by collectors across the country for their rarity, unique errors, and skyrocketing values. So don't miss a single second of this video. What you learn here could change how you look at loose change forever. Now let's talk about why the 1999 Delaware quarter stands out like a shining star among millions. It features the historic image of Caesar Rodney riding horseback, symbolizing his midnight ride to cast Delaware's vote for independence. But what really drives collectors crazy isn't just the design. It's the rare errors that slipped through the minting process. We're talking about off-center strikes, die cracks, and some incredible double die errors that add insane value to what would normally be a 25-cent piece. There are even Delaware quarters with what's called the spitting horse error, where a small die crack makes it appear as if Caesar Rodney's horse is spitting. This quirky little detail has turned regular quarters into prized possessions. Some collectors have paid real money to add this coin to their collection, in the hundreds and even thousands of dollars depending on the condition and clarity of the error. For example, a clean and sharp, spitting horse error coin has sold at auction in places like Dallas and Chicago for over $500. And here's the exciting part. These coins were minted in large numbers, which means they're still out there in circulation or hidden away in old collections, coin jars, or inherited boxes that haven't been touched in years. You might have one sitting in your home right now without even knowing it. That's why coin lovers and collectors are constantly on the hunt, searching, examining, and evaluating every Delaware quarter they find. For collectors who want to build a valuable and historical set, the Delaware quarter is an absolute must-have. But here's a tip. Always look for quarters in pristine, uncirculated condition, or those with visible errors. Mint marks also matter. Check for Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S mint marks. The San Francisco proof versions, especially the silver ones, are extremely desirable to serious collectors. And if you find one still sealed in original government packaging or graded by a professional service, hold on to it. That coin could be worth a fortune in the future. Collectors know that coins tell stories, and this one tells the story of a nation's beginning, a bold ride for independence, and a modern collector's dream. So if you're just starting your collection or you're a seasoned expert, the 1999 Delaware quarter is one you cannot ignore. With its combination of historical importance, minting anomalies, and active collector demand, it continues to rise in popularity and value. And now, the golden question. How much is this coin actually worth today? While its face value is just 25 cents, some rare Delaware error quarters have fetched as much as $500 in auctions. A perfect proof version could go for even more depending on the grade and market. In fact, in some major coin shows across New York and Los Angeles, collectors have paid prices from $100 to over $1,000 for highly graded and rare error versions of the 1999 Delaware quarter. Number 2, we're diving deep into the story behind the United States of America $quarter Kisatchie 2015 edition. A coin that might look ordinary to most, but to collectors and coin lovers, it holds a world of value and excitement. If you're passionate about rare finds, unique mint errors, and valuable pieces of American history, then don't skip a second of this video. You might just be holding on to something worth far more than you think. The 2015 Kisatchie National Forest Quarter is a part of the America the Beautiful Quarter series, and it represents the beautiful wilderness of Louisiana's Kisatchie National Forest. What makes this quarter stand out isn't just the majestic image of a wild turkey in flight or its historical significance. It's the hidden gems, the minting errors, the collector demand, and the limited mintage runs that have turned this coin into a hot topic among numismatists across the country. Some of these quarters, especially those minted in Philadelphia and Denver, have become prized by collectors due to rare errors like double dies, off-center strikes, and die cracks that can skyrocket their value. Imagine finding a quarter that was meant to be worth 25 cents, but due to a rare flaw or minting uniqueness, it was sold for over $200 in auctions in places like New Orleans or Baton Rouge. Yes, you heard that right. $200 for just one quarter. That's why serious collectors never ignore their spare change or reject a coin just because it looks common at first glance. If you're someone who loves the hunt, this is the perfect coin to start your treasure search. Always check for the finer details like doubling on the words United States of America or E pluribus unum, or look for strange textures or raised lines near the turkey's feathers. Those small differences can mean a major jump in value. Also, keep an eye out for the special proof versions and the S-Mint coins from San Francisco, which are in high demand especially when preserved in uncirculated or mint condition. Now here's a golden tip for every collector watching this. Store your coins properly, avoid touching their faces with your bare fingers, and use coin flips or capsules to protect the surface from scratches. Presentation and preservation play a huge role in increasing a coin's value, especially when you plan to sell to serious buyers or enter auctions. Remember, a flawless condition Kisatchie quarter with a rare error can fetch premium prices, and yes, some even crossed $500 in recent online sales during coin collector events in cities like Chicago and Phoenix. So next time you're handed a quarter, take a closer look. It might just be the Kisatchie 2015 edition, waiting to surprise you with its rarity and value. These coins have already made a name in collector circles, and as time goes on, their worth is only rising. Whether you're new to coin collecting or a longtime enthusiast, the Kisatchie quarter is a beautiful and potentially valuable piece you should definitely look out for. To wrap it up, this is not just a coin. It's a piece of American heritage with rising collector interest, unique errors, and strong market demand. People have already sold these coins in top auctions for over $500 and in marketplaces where serious buyers know exactly what they're hunting for. So keep your eyes open, take care of your finds, and who knows? The next time you check your change, you might just be holding a small fortune in your hands. Number 3. We're unlocking the secret of a coin that many people overlook but collectors are chasing with passion. The United States of America Quarter Dollar Maryland 2000. Stay with us till the end because this isn't just about a quarter. It's about a hidden gem that could be worth way more than its face value, and you might have one lying around right now. This quarter was released as part of the legendary 50 State Quarters program, and it honors the state of Maryland with its bold design featuring the historic Maryland State House surrounded by white oak branches, a symbol of strength and heritage. But here's where things get really interesting. While millions of these coins were made, not all of them are created equal, and that's what makes some versions of this coin highly sought after in today's collector market. Now let's talk about rarity and errors because that's where the real excitement begins. Some 2000 Maryland quarters have been discovered with fascinating minting mistakes like double die obverse and reverse, die cracks along the dome of the State House, and even off-center strikes that make these coins incredibly valuable. Imagine finding one with a clear doubling on the word liberty or E pluribus unum. Collectors are paying serious cash for these details that most people never even notice. In fact, rare error versions have sold at coin shows in places like Atlanta and Houston for over $150 and even more depending on condition and rarity. Another rare variety to look for is the high-grade uncirculated Maryland quarters that have never been touched by human hands. If you find a Maryland quarter with a strong strike, full luster, and no scratches, or where you're holding a piece that collectors are lining up to buy, especially those graded by PCGS or NGC. Even regular versions in mint state can sell from $15 to $30 in collector circles, and if you've got one with a known error, the price jumps fast and high. Here's a golden tip for collectors watching this video. Always check your coins under good lighting and preferably with a magnifying lens because the tiniest error can mean the biggest value. Store your finds in a cool, dry place and avoid touching the surface with bare fingers because natural oils can lower the coin's grade over time. Also join local collector clubs or online forums because sharing knowledge can lead you to deals and information that can take your coin hunting to the next level. The Maryland 2000 quarter isn't just a coin, it's a window into American history, a token of state pride. And for those who know what to look for, it's a potential profit waiting to be discovered. These coins are becoming more desirable with time, and their value only increases when found in the right condition with the right characteristics. From weekend flea markets in Sacramento to serious auctions in New York, these quarters are catching eyes and attracting top bids from dedicated collectors. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for. The original market value price of a rare error 2000 Maryland quarter has reached as high as $225 in select coin auctions and online sales, especially in collector hotspots like Chicago and Miami, where coin conventions are packed with eager buyers. So go check your change jars, your old wallets, your forgotten drawers. That small piece of metal might be your next big find. Like this video if you're excited to learn more about rare coins, share it with your fellow collectors, and don't forget to subscribe because we're bringing you more amazing coin stories that you won't want to miss. Number 4. Have you ever come across a Nebraska 2006 quarter dollar and wondered if that ordinary-looking coin in your pocket could actually be worth a small fortune? Well, in this video, I'm going to take you on a thrilling journey into the world of coin collecting and show you exactly why this simple piece of change has become a treasure in the eyes of collectors all over the United States. Stay with me till the end, because I'll be revealing not only its hidden secrets but also how much it could be worth if you're lucky enough to have the right one in your hands. Now let's talk about what makes the 2006 Nebraska quarter so unique and exciting for collectors. This coin was released as part of the U.S. Mint's 50-state quarters program, celebrating Nebraska's rich history with a design that features Chimney Rock, a famous natural landmark that guided pioneers during the westward expansion. But here's where things get really interesting. Not all Nebraska quarters are the same. Some have rare errors that make them incredibly valuable. We're talking about collectors' dream coins that can sell for big bucks at coin shows and online auctions. The most famous error found on the Nebraska 2006 quarter is the double die error. This error causes parts of the design or lettering to appear doubled, giving the coin a unique appearance that sets it apart from the rest. If you spot doubling on the words Nebraska or Chimney Rock, or even on the rays of the sun behind the covered wagon, you might just have a winner in your pocket. Coins with this kind of error are not just rare, they are in high demand by serious collectors across the country. And let's not forget about the off-center strike errors. These are coins that were not properly aligned during minting and came out with the design shifted to one side. A perfectly off-center Nebraska quarter with clear date and detail can easily attract attention and bids at auctions from coin enthusiasts who know their value. There are also examples of coins with die cracks and cuds that make the quarter appear like it has extra bumps or chunks in its design. And guess what? Those are worth hunting for too. Now, if you're a coin collector or even just someone who enjoys finding rare gems in everyday places, here's a hot tip. Always check your change. These valuable quarters are still out there in circulation. Many people have no idea they're carrying something that could be worth way more than 25 cents. Look closely, use a magnifying glass, and learn what to watch for. Coin shops and local dealers may also offer these rare Nebraska quarters, but the real excitement comes from discovering one yourself. Imagine finding a coin worth hundreds or even thousands just lying in your spare change tray. Here's the part you've been waiting for. How much can the Nebraska 2006 quarter actually be worth? A regular, circulated quarter is, of course, worth 25 cents. But a Nebraska quarter with a clear double die error or off-center strike has been sold in online marketplaces and auctions for as much as $300 to $500, depending on condition and visibility of the error. Some near-perfect specimens, especially those in mint state or with high grading from PCGS or NGC, have fetched prices soaring above $1,000 in rare coin auctions held in cities like Chicago, Las Vegas, and even online platforms like Heritage Auctions. So if you've got a jar of coins at home or a stash of quarters saved from your travels, it's time to give them another look. You might be sitting on a hidden gem without even realizing it. Collectors around the world are constantly searching for unique and rare coins like the 2006 Nebraska quarter. And as time goes on, these coins become even more desirable. The longer you wait, the more valuable they can become. So don't miss your chance. This coin is more than just a quarter. It's a piece of American history, a collector's delight, and possibly a ticket to some serious cash if you've got the right one. Keep looking, keep hunting, and who knows? Maybe your next quarter could be your next big discovery. Thanks for watching, and if you found this information valuable, make sure to like, subscribe, and share with your fellow coin lovers. Let's keep this treasure hunt alive and help each other discover the riches hiding in plain sight. Number 5, and last rare coin. Have you ever held a coin in your hand and thought it might just be something more than spare change? Well, you're about to discover one such hidden gem. the United States of America quarter dollar from the year 2013, dedicated to Fort Mckenry. This isn't just any quarter you're going to learn about. It's a piece of history, a rare collectible, and possibly a high-value item hiding right in your pocket change. So stay locked in and listen closely because I'll reveal the exact features and errors that make this coin a hot favorite among collectors and how much it's actually worth in the real coin market. Now, the 2013 Fort Mckenry Quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, and it honors the Fort Mckenry National Monument and Historic Shrine located in Maryland. This place holds great significance in American history as the birthplace of the Star-Spangled Banner, the very song that became the United States national anthem. The design on the coin is nothing short of stunning. It shows the fort during the famous Battle of 1814 with fireworks lighting up the night sky in honor of the defense of the harbor. But while that makes it meaningful historically, what makes it valuable for collectors is something even more exciting. Some Fort Mckenry quarters come with striking minting errors that increase their value significantly in the coin world. One of the most desirable types is the double die error, which shows clear doubling on the letters or parts of the fireworks design. If you see any doubling on the words Fort Mckenry, Maryland, or E pluribus unum, then hold on tight because you may have a collector's jackpot right there in your hands. Another sought-after error is the off-center strike, which causes the design to be slightly shifted, leaving extra space on one side of the coin. When the date and the mint mark are still fully visible on these types of errors, that's when collectors go crazy for them. There are even coins with die cracks and extra metal pieces stuck to the design, which give the coin a rugged and unique look that adds to its appeal and demand among enthusiasts. Now, if you are into collecting or just getting started, there's a golden tip. Always check both circulated and uncirculated versions of this coin because the best finds sometimes come from the most unexpected places. Whether you're looking through a roll of quarters from the bank or digging through old coin jars at home, this coin could be waiting for you to notice it. Also, never overlook coin shops and flea markets. Collectors have reported finding rare Fort Mckenry quarters in places like Dallas Coin Expos and even in small-town antique stores. As more collectors begin to focus on America the Beautiful quarters, this Fort Mckenry piece continues to grow in popularity and value. It's a coin that tells a story, and when you find one with the right errors or mint condition shine, you're not just holding a coin, you're holding a piece of collectible American pride. Now let's talk value. The regular Fort Mckenry quarter in circulated condition holds its face value as 25 cents, of course. But if you're lucky enough to come across one with a double die or an off-center strike or any visible minting anomaly, your coin could be worth anywhere from $50 to $300 depending on the grade and rarity of the error. And listen to this. A certified MS-67 Fort Mckenry quarter was auctioned for over $400 in a recent coin auction in Orlando. Yes, you heard that right. One little coin turned into a serious payday for one lucky collector. So before you toss your change aside, make sure to take a closer look. That 2013 Fort Mckenry quarter sitting in your pocket or drawer might just be your hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. This coin is in high demand and collectors are always on the lookout, so be the one who finds it first. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more exciting coin stories just like this one. Keep collecting, keep hunting, and who knows, your next coin could be the one that makes history.